welcome back to another video. Second one of the... I keep looking over there and the fucking camera's here. Second video, filmed in landscape. What? Landscape? Filmed in landscape. I got it right. Obviously, recorded my first video, didn't I? Editing and that. First thing that I realised when I'm editing it, I filmed the whole thing in portrait. So that you just get these massive lines on the side. But I did say every video is going to get 1% better. Maybe 0.5% better. So by the time I've made 200 videos, they'll be 100% better, you know what I mean? I think. We'll see. But yeah, for today, I'm going to be showing you my snakes. And I'm also going to be showing you my dogs again because who don't like dogs? This is Goose. Goose! Who is it? Look then. Look, who is it? We just got them. These new little collars, look. These are amazing. Hey, hey. She's always marky. Her tail wags, but she always just looks so sad. Why do you always look so sad, man? But yeah, we just got them these new little thingies. Little tags with their names on. Molly and Goose. Oh, sorry, Goose. Who needs a wee? Who needs a wee-wee? Come on, wee-wees. Wee-wees. Give me the ball. Don't run away from me. I'm going to give you one more chance to give me that ball. You have one more chance. Well, looks like we're not playing catch with the dogs because he won't give me the fucking ball. Yep, he just ran off again. Yep, that's it. We're done. It's time. Let's go get the snakes. First things first, we're going to get out the first snake I ever bought, which is the one I've got at the bottom, who is a 1.5-year-old ball python. So, me Onyx. She is not going to stay in the same place, so it's going to be really hard for me to show you guys. So I'm going to let her slip around on the floor soon, and then I'll video some clips of her so you can see her actually moving around. Because I'm not going to lie, when you put her in your hand, she don't really move around that much. Like ball pythons, they really don't. If you want a snake that's going to like move around your hand, sliver all around you, you know, explore, don't get a ball python. Don't get me wrong. You could get a ball python that is active as hell, and all it does is, you know, just roam around its cage. And when you get it out, it just wants to, you know, have a look around and explore everywhere. But most of the time, ball pythons, if you do get them out, they're going to sit on your hand in a ball, and they're not going to move. They might move a little bit, but she's so cute. She's so strong as well, like just holding all of her body weight up nearly, apart from her tail there. I've seen a lot of clips as well of like people who have their snakes, and like they'll post a video and then people will just comment like, the only good snake is a dead snake. That is not true, okay? These snakes are crazy and they are fun and they're super friendly. I have 3 snakes. I've never been bit by one of them. So instead of them just being scared all the time and not really wanting to come out like most animals are when you first get them, they can learn to sort of tolerate your behavior. So, you know, they don't get scared of you stomping around them and how big you are. But they are just the coolest animal. Doing a little grip there. If you can see, she's like pushing her head on the side of me. And then leaving her head there so that she can move the rest of her body up. Because obviously she can't hold all of her body up. She's not that strong. But this is the first snake, guys, that I've ever got. But like I said, she's about 1.5 years old. We're going to give her a weigh in a minute. And she should be about 500 grams. Should be more than that, really. But yeah, she's on the right feeding program, so hello. Don't go down my top. But let's weigh her. No. Whoa. I think she just went to bite me there, but it's fine. Okay, she's climbed out again. Come on. So you're just going to drop her in, make sure she can't get out. You need to put your head back in there, please. And right now, we're going to put our hand over, make sure we're not covering it. She weighs 533. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad for her age and for her weight. Another sort of year and a half or so, and she should be about 700, maybe a little bit more. Probably quite a bit more than that, to be fair. It all depends, though. It honestly all depends. Another little look at our enclosure as well, in case any of you guys have wondered what it actually has in here. We've got a Heidi on the warm side, and back in the corner over here, we've got Heidi on the cold side. And that's just literally in case she gets too hot, she can go over there, still have a little area to sort of hide in under there. I won't lift it all up because it makes a mess. But yeah, and then obviously we've got the heat lamp on this side, and that is literally just to keep the cage nice and warm for her. We have this UV light at the top, and this is just to help the snake with a little extra bit of UVB because they don't always get enough from the stuff that they're eating. But we're gonna stick this one back anyway. I'm gonna move on to the next one, which is the corn snake. So I tried getting her out. There's now sawdust all over the floor, and she's wriggling all the way back behind there, if you can see. Now she's over there. Flip the Heidi behind there. I'll flip that round now at the back. And it doesn't look very big, but snakes are in their hiders. They like the whole body to be like touching the sides. Now, how do you keep a snake from being stressed? Because it's not like, you know, you can't give it a hug or, you know, buy a chocolate bar from the shop and take it for a walk. You can't really do a lot with them. So how do you stop them from being stressed? It all comes down to, like I said before, the temperature, which you'll need a haverstat for. There's no way to do a snake temperature without some sort of digital thermometer that's going to keep track of your snake's, you know, hotness and coldness, and make sure the light's on, make sure the light turns off on a night time, so they're getting 12 hours of day and 12 hours of night. I've got mine turning on at 8 in the morning and turning off at 8 o'clock at night. And usually I won't really get them out after 8 o'clock. And I always feed them mainly sort of midday. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to get the corn snake out, guys, because he just keeps running away from me. That is a good thing as well. Make sure you get a lock for your snake cages, right? Because when they get bigger, they'll push them right open. They literally will. Like, if you get a fully grown ball python, he could literally just slamp himself right next to that glass, slide towards the glass, and it'll open. So they can open glass. So if you are going to get a snake, make sure you lock the cage. I've got one of these things here. Look, it's literally just a hole. And we have a pin. We've lost the pin. Found the pin. And we literally just poke the pin in there like that. And then there is no way this glass can ever move. And, you know, I mean, he could push the pin out, but he's not that clever. You know, they're not very clever. It's not like an octopus. It's not going to be doing mad shit while you're not there. Well, seems as though we can't get the corn snake out, we're going to have to move straight to the third snake. That was easy. Here he is. I don't want to hold him upside down for too long, so we're going to plonk him on the floor. Just like this. We have, guys, the hognose. He's on the floor right now, and he's aggressive. So I'm going to show you. As you can see, even if we approach him slowly, you know, really slowly, he just goes for it. He really doesn't like us. I didn't even do anything then. Oh, he just tried again. So yeah, now this is fine if your snake's like this. Do not let it deter you from trying to handle it. You know, if you've just got your snake and he's acting like this, you know, he might just be not. But like, look, I just picked him up and he's fine once he's in your hand. But yeah, he's about a year old. He don't want to be out right now, so he's going to slither straight back in there. Look, goodbye. The heat lamp's off right now, probably because it's too hot today. It's about 26 degrees in the UK. The heat lamp's meant to keep it at about 32. So with the heat lamp on, it just gets way too hot. Little holes as well. Like you can see one here. There, his burrow holes. So what this snake does is during the day, most of the time, he will just burrow straight down, stay in there for hours, and he'll never come up. And when he does come up, he acts like a twat anyway. So I don't really care. He can stay down there all he wants. He is the most aggressive snake I've ever had. I don't know why. I don't get it. Maybe it's just because he's smaller. Maybe it's because he's venomous. Maybe all venomous snakes are just a little bit more of a cock. But who knows? Yeah, guys, those are my 3 snakes. I hope you enjoyed another video. I hope you enjoyed the animals. Like I said, many more videos coming. I'm going to try to do a video a week, even though they're not going to be too long. But every video should be getting a little bit better. This one's actually filmed the right orientation. There's all my washing over there. I need to do that. But I'm home alone. I don't have my girlfriend to help me. So... you know what I mean? I'm just being lazy. But yeah, guys, honestly, really hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe and like if you want to see more. If you don't, see you in a bit. Don't care.